Hello, thank you for joining me. So the first question is, as I just previously asked, how are you enjoying Wrexham Comic Con?
It's been really good, really good. This is day 2 for us, and it's just been lovely. We've met people from all over the northwest. People have brought memorabilia from our distant past, from the last century, like tour posters. And
that's nice, seeing the old tour poster. And how's it been for you today, Trev, compared to yesterday?
Good, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how was yesterday?
Oh, okay. Yesterday was probably 8 or 9.
So there's about 1 or 2 that wasn't. Okay, and today is?
Probably about 8 or 9.
8, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does that help you?
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
What about you?
10.
Okay. So I see you again. That's you doing
Well,
old CB radio. Is that what it is? 10.
Oh, someone's shouting our name. Shut up down there!
We're trying to do a recording.
We're doing an interview. Who was it?
No, you're just upsetting people now.
Are you joking?
It's just gone off randomly.
Sorry,
off,
it's kicking off. It's kicking off here.
But anyway, it's been very good actually. It's been nice.
It's lovely.
Well, leading into the one where you just said it's kicking off is going live and kicking. It's probably years and years ago. How was it working on the show?
Well, we actually loved it. It was really good fun. We were doing the comedy circuit in the early 80s in London, and we got this chance to suddenly do stuff on Saturday morning TV. We were fans of pop culture and stuff like that, and to suddenly be in this world of pop stars and crazy telly, it was just really good. It was just a laugh.
It was ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I think 4 or 5 weeks in, Paul McCartney came on the show. One of the Beatles. We met one of the Beatles.
And we said, hello, we're Trevor and Simon. He said, oh, I know
you went,
who you are.
I know who you are.
And we thought, what? I think he says that to everyone, but it was nice anyway.
And then we did autographs for his kids, and one of his kids became Stella McCartney.
That's right. Yeah.
So what was your favourite moment from the show then?
Oh.
That's
meeting Paul McCartney.
Yeah, probably. Simon dancing with Cher, that was quite a moment.
No, and that was actually not caught. That wasn't on camera because it was a live show, and it was at the end of the show, and they kind of do a count out to go into grandstand, and I danced with Cher, but it was after the credits had rolled, and we didn't realise the cameras had stopped and everything, and she was on the programme, and it was around the time of the American election, whatever year that was. She was campaigning for this character called Ross Perot, who was the equivalent of being Trump of his time in a way. I mean, maybe not politically, but he was mad. And Ross Perot had sticky out ears. So I had mortician's wax behind my ears to make them stick out. And then I came on to Crazy by Patsy Cline, because he was a bit supposedly crazy. And I waltzed around the studio with her. And it was just after the point when she'd had her ribs removed. She had her ribs removed for plastic surgery. And I remember,
allegedly or genuinely?
Genuinely.
Yeah, right.
I remember she was very skinny, and I was waltzing with her. And I was kind of running my fingers up and down her ribs like a, what do you call it? Like a
rib tickler?
No, so as I was going, her ribs were going...
Like a harp?
Yeah, something like that. And you could feel that one of her ribs was missing. And most of that story is true.
So, the most iconic saying that I know you're gonna know is, "We don't do duvets."
I've never heard it. No,
but we don't do duvets.
We don't do duvets.
We don't do duvets.
When's this going out, by the way?
Hopefully during the week.
Okay, because we don't do duvets, but I'll do this down the lens.
We might
do duvets.
We might do duvets.
Once only. We're crowdfunding for the next 2 episodes of our audio sci-fi drama comedy, Strangeness In Space. Strangenessinspace.com. If you go to our Kickstarter site, and if you're ridiculously rich, me and Trev will actually design duvets for all of your family and come to your house personally and fit them on the beds.
It sounds like a bit of a sellout because we haven't done duvets.
Because we don't do duvets.
Past, but we will do duvets because we want to fund Strangeness In Space, which is our audio podcast, which is doing really well. And we've got 4 episodes free to listen to at strangenessinspace.com. But we're trying to crowdfund the season finale, parts 5 and 6, as a 2-parter. So it's all for a good cause.
Oh, yeah. So
when you say it's all for a good cause, it's not like a charity.
No, it's not a charity at all. It's still a good cause.
It is a good cause.
And that's why we're charging a lot of money for doing duvets.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say how much. Go and have a look at the Kickstarter site, because you can also back us for £3, can't you? So, You don't have to pay £2,270.
No. We've got T-shirts. They've got Swing Your Pants T-shirts that are available. And,
A nice new Sophie Aldred one, an Ace of Space T-shirt that Trev designed for any fans of Sophie.
Yeah, Strangeness In Space beanie hats. There's a CD. But anyway, you can find out for yourself if you go to strangenessinspace.com.
So what was the inspiration behind that project then?
Behind Strangeness in Space? Well, it came out of a reunion. We were all at university together in Manchester, myself and Simon, Sophie Aldred and Claire Eden, our producer, manager. And I think the idea came out of that. I didn't actually attend the reunion.
Trev hates reunions.
Yeah, I couldn't bear the thought of it.
For you, it was the horror of facing aging.
Exactly.
You with an aging
Yeah. No, I just couldn't be there.
Anyway, so we met at that, and Claire said we should all do something together. And we thought, okay, what combines our comedy input and Sophie's Doctor Who credentials? And we thought, let's do a kind of sci-fi comedy. Let's do a comedy in space. Yeah. We'd had an idea and knocking around for a while that we'd never done anything with, called Strangeness by the Sea, which was about a kind of little fishing village down in a harbour and the weird people who lived there. And we always had the idea that you could do a Strangeness by the, or Strangeness in the, or, the Strangeness could be a generic brand that you could then do different offshoots of. And it's weird because the first one we've done now is Strangeness in Space. But sometime we might do Strangeness by the Sea as well.
It'd be nice to do that. Yeah.
So you've done, when I was researching you guys, you've done other things since going live and live and kicking, which is like Games Republic as well as Circus of Evil.
Yeah, well researched.
Yeah.
Well researched on Wikipedia.
Well, Games Republic was a game show, a computer-based game show where, as far as I remember, we got computer games experts on, and they would answer questions and then have a kind of head-to-head in a game as well. And it was we had an expert on who was Charlie Brooker, but he was dressed up as a monk at the time, so people might not have recognised him at that point. But yeah, he came on. Well, he went on to be Charlie
He
Brooker.
was Charlie Brooker
He was Charlie Brooker then,
but he was Charlie Brooker, not the
Brooker.
famous Charlie Brooker. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just remember, I was thinking of it, I think I may have catched up when I was younger than when I was watching it.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
We did it in a kind of an Egyptian theme.
I just remember Monk, I was like, I remember game show with the monks.
But then at the same time, I was a monk. I was Brother Brendan in Hardspell Abbey. So, we have monks follow us around.
Yeah.
So, to kind of wrap up, is like, you've got the Strangers in Space coming up. I was going to say, have you got any other projects, but you've just pretty much named all of them. So.
Yeah.
Have we any other? I'm trying to think. There are some other projects that, like, I was in an audio, Big Finish, who do all the Torchwood stuff. I was in a Torchwood audio, that's Torchwood Before the Fall, which is coming out in January. And I have a small part in that, which was really exciting. I enjoyed doing that. You're BAFTA nominated.
I am BAFTA nominated. I wrote an app, which is a very modern thing, called Get Well Soon Hospital with Dr. Rand, and it's based on the CBeebies programme called Get Well Soon, where you have Dr. Rand, who's a genuine singing NHS doctor, and he meets some little friends who are actually puppets, but he meets them and talks to them, and they go and see him, and it's explaining the procedure of visiting a hospital and what children might have to go through in a way that makes it a bit less alarming, a bit more kind of fun. And so this app, is BAFTA nominated. And there may be some more coming soon.
There was an episode of Get Well Soon which caused a bit of a fuss, and a lot of mums complained about it on Mumsnet. And one of the comments about this episode said it complained about the programme because it showed the character in a doctor's surgery with the doctor, and it said, and the character's a puppet, and it said, this is wrong, you shouldn't show this because there's no adult present, and if a child goes to a doctor's there should be an adult present. And in the comments someone replied, there was an adult present, the puppeteer. Which I quite like.
That's awesome. I like it. Well, cool. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.